Cook, Love, Eat with Sarab, a vegetarian show. Title sponsor, Mustafa Center Singapore. Co-sponsor, Kebabs and Curries, Rooftop Mustafa Center. And Handi Restaurant, midnight dining at its best.
Mom, can I please have food?
बेटा सरब आंटी के घर आपने कुकिंग सीखने जाना है ना?
Okay, just give me 10 minutes.
बेटा देर हो रही है, सरब आंटी वेट कर रही होंगी.
Mom, do I have to go? I really don't want to.
Well, you're going to have to learn how to cook, beta. You're going to college now and you have to run your own kitchen over there.
Okay, fine.
How are you?
I'm very good, how are you?
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry, I got late.
You're here actually to learn cooking?
Yes, I'm ready to start.
Ready to start?
Yes.
Mom ने पूछ किया कि अपने आप आई हो?
Yes, but I realize I do need to learn how to cook since I'm living in America.
So you really need to learn.
Yes, and it's tough being a vegetarian over there.
Then definitely you've got no choice. You're stuck with me today.
Exactly.
If you're a vegetarian and you're going to America, you're going to get only junk food.
Exactly.
I've tried my best to think of something simple. I don't want you to run away from me and cooking. So we're going to make a soup. I hope you like soup.
I love soup.
We're going to do a roast pepper and mascarpone soup, for which we've got roasted peppers here. I've roasted these peppers at home, but you get them very easily in bottle, so you don't have to worry about doing that. Then we've got some diced tomatoes. These tomatoes also are blanched and diced at home, but you get them in cans, so that makes it even more easier. We got some chopped onion and a clove of garlic, which is crushed. Some mascarpone cheese to add taste to it, and some stock. If you have, like, you've overdone with your grocery shopping and you're in a mood to cook, you can make your stock at home. Just dump in all the vegetables with a few cups of water, boil, strain, and that's your stock. But if you're not going to do that, buy a good quality stock cube, which is low in sodium.
Okay.
Yeah? So we heat some olive oil. Just try and use olive oil for your soups and salad dressings. Fry our garlic. Actually, we're just going to saute this garlic and onions till they're fragrant. Not too much. It's not really frying till brown, so it's very quick. Have you done any cooking before, Sanaya?
Well, a couple of things. I can make some breakfast foods.
Wow, what do you cook for breakfast?
Well, fried egg and scrambled eggs and some toast.
I thought I heard you say something about Mexican food.
Yeah, my best friend's Mexican, so he forced me into the kitchen. But that stuff is tough, of course.
So you have entered the kitchen. It's not like it's something very
I've been
strange.
forced into the kitchen, living on my own, unfortunately. But I do want to learn because the food there is not healthy, and I definitely want to start cooking on my own.
Must be missing home food.
Oh, absolutely. Just home cooked food and good Indian food from my mom.
Dal chawal.
Rajma chawal, of course.
Everybody misses that.
And you can only make that best at home from your
Yeah.
mom's hands.
That's true. We're sauteing these onions and garlic. Just a couple of minutes. So I'm going to add in these diced tomatoes.
And how many tomatoes did you use?
I've used 2 tomatoes, 2 large ones actually. These are good sized tomatoes. If you're using a can, one reasonable, I think that 200 odd grams can
Okay.
would do. Yeah,
It's better to use fresh ones though, right?
definitely. Anything fresh is good.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you don't have the time when you're
Exactly.
studying.
Yeah.
And it's good to have these things handy at home, especially in winters when you're
Yeah.
not in a mood to go out and
Get food from
cook.
outside.
Yeah. So we'll add in these peppers as well. So want to add in some salt, Sanaya?
Sure.
We'll see the taste. You can do with half more.
Half more?
Half more. You know why? Because these tomatoes are pretty sour.
Okay.
And they'll take in more salt.
So what about if I use red onions instead of white onions?
The difference between red and white onions are more milder.
Okay.
Red onions are slightly more pungent.
So
and
richer taste?
Rich in taste. So mostly for Indian cooking, we use a lot of red onions. In America, I noticed there's a lot more red onions than white
Yeah,
onions.
I'm pretty sure those are more available.
More available. You could use red onions, yeah. There's some stock lying there. Pour in the stock and we'll let these peppers and tomatoes cook.
And how long should we leave it cooking?
Till we see these peppers look well done, soft, putting in some hot water. Always remember when there's something cooking, it's hot, add hot water, don't add cold water. It slows the cooking process. Adding 2 cups of hot water and we'll simmer it for about 5 to 7 minutes. That should be enough because the peppers are already roasted.
So how many people will this portion serve?
This recipe is for 4 persons. But again, it's appetite and what else you're serving along with it. If it's just soup and salad, maybe 2 people would have.
Okay.
And if you've got a 4-course dinner, then.
And if I keep it in the fridge, can I eat it for other days?
Yeah, but we are adding mascarpone cheese to it. So if you're making it, just take out a little bit and add your mascarpone and have it. Don't add it to the whole thing if you're going to keep it for some time.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah. No, cheese. It's dairy, so it may turn sour. So we have to wait for this to boil now. It's boiled now for a good 10 minutes. We leave it to cool before we blend it. We can't blend it, it's steaming hot. So let's put it aside and let it cool down. I think this is now cool enough to be blended. So let's blend this. Get it back into the pan. Now we need to add a mascarpone cheese. With mascarpone cheese, you should keep it at room temperature. It blends in smoothly, easily. If you take it out straight from the fridge, then it's a bit hard and then you'll see these lumps. With roasted pepper, somehow mascarpone goes good. Mix it. You want to try?
Yeah.
It's mixing well, right? Mm-hmm. Because it was left out. The same thing if you took out directly from the fridge, you would see these little lumps.
It wouldn't blend well?
It'll take a little longer.
Okay.
You want to put in some black pepper? Just a boil and that's it. You don't need to cook long now. It's just nice consistency. So now we'll garnish with some basil leaves. Basil leaves give a nice flavor to the soup also. We need a little more pepper. Here goes our roasted pepper and mustard. Yeah, it's all for you.
Yum, that's so good. I'm so excited to make this in the cold winters.
So after this, we're going to do the Caesar salad. Caesar salad again is hard to find vegetarian. Of course,
Yeah.
nowadays they do make
They usually have chicken.
chicken, anchovies, and boiled eggs.
Yeah,
So we're going to do an absolutely vegetarian version.
sounds good.
Roast pepper and mascarpone soup. Red peppers roasted. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 1 medium onion chopped. 2 cloves garlic crushed. 2 tomatoes skinned and chopped. 2 cups vegetable stock. 2 cups of hot water. 3 tablespoons of mascarpone cheese. Handful of fresh basil, salt and black pepper. Heat oil and saute garlic and onions. Add tomatoes, peppers and salt and 2 cups of hot water and stock. Simmer for 10 minutes. Cool and blend. Add mascarpone cheese and basil leaves to the soup and cook till smooth. Season with salt and pepper. Garnish with basil leaves.
vegetarian and non-vegetarian cuisine. Rooftop Mustafa Center.
We're going to make the Caesar salad. We'll start with the dressing first. For the dressing here, I've got a few ingredients here which are optional. I'm just doing it, it's tasty with this, but I'll tell you what, you can skip if you can't get. Yogurt is a must. This is plain yogurt. Now this is red wine vinegar. You don't have to go out of your way to get this. I knew that.
I'm not sure where I can find that.
This is some lemon juice, a clove of garlic. This is Worcester sauce, some olive oil, some mustard, English mustard, and plus a Parmesan cheese. You can use any jar, mix well. All the ingredients are mixed well. Check if you need to add some salt to it. Taste first.
Needs a bit of salt.
A bit of salt. Mix it till it's all well blended. I think it has. Here our dressing is ready, which is absolutely vegetarian. Now normally Caesar salad, this is really up to you. You can do just with the lettuce. To give it a little bit of color, I've got some cherry tomatoes. I've got again some roasted peppers. This is entirely up to you. You want to use roasted peppers. Not everybody puts this. Put in your dressing. Give it a toss. My version of a Caesar salad.
So how do you know how much dressing to put?
Actually, don't add the full quantity which is in the recipe. Go add 3/4 of it and see how it is. You don't want the leaves to be wilted. You want your salad to be crunchy. Parmesan shavings on it and some croutons. Simple, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks easy enough.
Actually, cooking isn't rocket science, no?
Apparently not.
Yeah, it is not. It's so simple.
Should we add some pepper?
Yeah, you can. This is what you go out and eat.
Yep. So this is probably 10 times healthier.
Try. See if it's something you like to make.
How do you keep the lettuce so crunchy?
The first thing is you don't chop your lettuce, you tear the lettuce with your hands and soak it in cold water. Use a salad spinner to drain off all the excess water before you add in your dressing. Got it?
Yep.
So we'll make our sandwich now. We're going to make the sandwich with a pesto.
Ooh.
We won't make the usual pesto. You can buy that in bottles. So we'll do it with spinach. We'll make a spinach pesto. The regular basil pesto is anyway available.
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
pick
buy
it up.
that.
Yeah. So when you buy your baby spinach or whatever for salads and you have leftovers, you can do this pesto. Okay.
Caesar salad with roasted peppers. Dressing: 4 tablespoons natural yogurt, 1 clove garlic, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese, 1 teaspoon English mustard, 1 tablespoon red wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon Worcester sauce, 6 tablespoons olive oil. Mix all the dressing ingredients. For salad: 1 head lettuce torn, 6 to 8 cherry tomatoes half cup roasted peppers, croutons and Parmesan shavings. Mix lettuce, cherry tomatoes and roasted peppers and toss in the salad dressing. Serve top with croutons and Parmesan shavings.
So now we're making a spinach pesto sandwich.
Sounds yummy.
Now this pesto is very different. I'm going to use baby spinach and I like to use a lot of green herbs. Mixing dill, some curly parsley and mint. I'm going to put all these things together with feta cheese, some walnuts, olive oil and a clove of garlic. Different from your regular
Very
pesto.
different.
Yeah. And it's very simple. It's just a whole lot of leaves here. I'm putting in some baby spinach here, some mint leaves, 1/4 cup of leaves, mint, parsley and dill together. Let me blend the 3 leaves before we add in the other ingredients. Leaves are getting blended.
Should we put the cheese in?
Yeah, we'll add in the cheese now. And you can put in the olive oil, walnuts and that clove of garlic. I'm not adding in salt because feta cheese is very salty. So we'll wait and see if we need to add in some salt.
What texture should it be in when we stop?
It's a smooth paste. Just pass me some olive oil. I think we need to add in a little more olive oil. Make it a little more smoother, the blending. The walnuts are still not blended in well. And I just feel it needs a little more olive oil actually. Okay, here we go.
Smells good.
Looks nice and green also. Nice and green. Looks yummy, isn't it?
Yep.
So here we have, I'm going to heat up the grill. You can do it in your toaster, tabletop grill, whatever you're comfortable with. Now here I've got ciabatta bread. You can use any bread you like. Can you pass me the olive oil, please? Brush it with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to put it on the grill.
So why do we need to put olive oil on the bread as well?
It keeps it moist and also toasts well with olive oil. It won't be burnt. It'll be well toasted.
But you can do this in a toaster as well.
Any toaster you have. This one is done. Put some tomato slices. Fresh mozzarella. You like mozzarella?
Yep.
And we'll put in our pesto. That depends on you how much pesto you want. Yeah. Here we go. We close this with this. And here your sandwiches ready.
Can I try some?
Yeah, sure.
This tastes so different from the pestos from the cans.
You've got 4 different leaves here, 4 different herbs. Baby spinach, dill, mint, and parsley.
Spinach pesto sandwich. For spinach pesto, 1 cup baby spinach pack, half cup mint, parsley and dill leaves, 1 clove garlic, 2 tablespoons walnuts toasted, 100 grams feta cheese, 1/4 cup olive oil. Blend all the ingredients together. For sandwich, 4 slices bread, 1 large tomato slice, 1 ball mozzarella cheese, 4 tablespoons spinach pesto, 2 tablespoons olive oil, black pepper. Brush olive oil on bread slices, toast the bread. Place tomato and mozzarella slices on bread. Top it with pesto. Cover with other slice of bread and serve.
So, are we going to cook now?
I think I'm gonna have to start now that I know so much.
Our next class is going to be what, Rajma Chawal?
Oh yes, please.
So when are you back next?
Going back next week. And I gotta go grocery shopping right away.
Okay, so you've got your grocery list now. Have a good semester.
Thank you.
And see you again.
For sure. Can I keep the sandwich?
Sure. Bye. आज पहले हम बनाने जा रहे हैं टमाटर का कट.
You've been teaching one good-looking Vic and learning from another good-looking Vic.
Cook Love Eat with Sarab, a vegetarian cooking show. Title sponsor Mustafa Center, Singapore. Co-sponsor Kebabs and Curries, Rooftop Mustafa Center.
Free buffet and live cooking demo by Sarab Kapoor on 8th of November.
And Handi Restaurant, midnight dining at its best. Supported by Everest Masale, जिससे रोज बने tasty tasty खाने.